Artlist.io.
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Gun Report for the Arsenal vs Liverpool post-match report. Also, thank you guys for all of the support on the pre-match report for this game. I think I got around 80 views, on a long-form video that goes for around 10 minutes, and for the quality that this is, I wouldn't enjoy watching this. I just do this for fun, but thanks so much for the support. Anyway, I don't know how to feel after this game. I want to feel proud of us, of how we with the team we had out there towards the end, how we managed to keep the score, get a draw against the most informed team in the Prem, Bar City. But I also feel very disappointed because I know we could have probably won this game, and it's probably one mistake at the back where I feel like Kivior just it looked too fluid. And I know it's a counter attack where Salah scored that, but we didn't hold our shape. White's come over to Nunez. White's playing right sided centre back. I think he's come too far over. He probably should have been manning in that space, trying to get ready for a pass. And Salah's been really smart that he just ran between Lewis, Skelly, White and Kivior like it's nothing, and then received a pass and put it away. But if we talk about the game in itself, the first goal, it was such a good goal. The ball over the top from White was so good, and Saka, his finishes have now been more near post and high instead of far post and high, which is kind of cool. Moreno scored our second goal, but Liverpool, the game was there's so much tension early on, no one wanted it to be the first team to slip up, and I think in the end we were the first team to make a mistake. Moreno lost it when he got played a pass, and Salah had a long shot, but it could have been a lot worse. And then they scored from the corner. I think Martinelli should have been on Luis Diaz. That's what I think. I think Havertz has just been the one who's had to pick it up and then had to guard Luis Diaz when he should be in the box trying to head it out, and then he's flicked it on, and Van Dijk's just scored the header. That was really we've been undone by set pieces in our last two games. We need to focus maybe more a bit defensively on set pieces. If we had Saliba there, would that have happened? If we had Saliba or Gabriel for their second goal, would that have happened? I don't know, but it's something to think about. But injuries are just part of the game. It's not like Liverpool don't have injuries. I know our injuries are much worse. They're probably worse injuries, Jota, at the moment. I was surprised that Liverpool didn't start Szoboszlai. They kind of went three. They didn't really have an attacking midfielder in there. And I feel like Gravenberch is being overhyped. I feel like he didn't play that well. He had a few, towards the back end of that second half, and Liverpool had a lot of possession. Well, maybe midway through the second half, he looked alright. But throughout the game, I didn't see him winning the ball back that much. I think maybe I haven't really watched much of Liverpool this season, but I feel like everyone's hyping him up a bit. People said he's been the best DM in the Prem this season, but I didn't really see that this game. The Moreno goal was really good, but we had one penalty chance before that where I don't know how it's not a penalty. And I don't know why more people aren't complaining about this, because Martinelli's picked up the ball, he's dribbled into the box. And Konate's taken him out, and Konate hasn't won the ball. Trent's won the ball from the other way. And then Havertz has a massive chance to just pop for him, and he hit it over the bar. This game reminded me of that City game. Early on in that second half, we were playing a lot more defensive. And I'm not sure why. I feel like the pressure from Liverpool kind of just mounted, and they pressed really well. They probably pressed better than us. They get 3 or 4 people on when the left back had the ball and really cornered him in. and force us to clear it down the line back to them. But yeah, wait. And then Gabriel got injured. That's probably I'm concerned about Gabriel because we've got some big games. We've got Newcastle at the weekend. We've got Milan in between Newcastle and then Chelsea on the other side of that. I think it's Inter Milan, not AC Milan. I should have said Inter, not Milan. But hopefully he's fit and Saliba's fit, so he'll be back, and hopefully Calafiori can come back. Thomas Partey played really well. He didn't make any mistakes. There was probably one time in that second half where Luis Diaz ran down the byline and nutmegged him, but that's probably the only mistake I saw from him. And White slotted into that centre back role. And no Tomiyasu. I think Tomiyasu is still injured. Doesn't say. Our injury list is a lot bigger than that, by the way. Oh yeah, and Allison was injured for them. And Chiesa. But their second goal, I can't really talk about it. It was just annoying. And then we pretty much scored. I think the reason it was, I initially thought it was Havertz's elbow coming down on Konate, and that was kind of like the foul. And because it's like in such a like precious situation for the Liverpool defence where like they're on the verge of conceding, I thought the ref was just gonna like be really. He was just being really tight on the fouls because of it. But it was actually, I think he handled it with his arm a little bit. I don't think it came off his head. It came off like his kind of arm section. But yeah. I don't really know what to say. On that Saturday night, there were so many good games. So many late winners. Bournemouth equalising late. And Waymo winning it for Brentford in added time. Brighton, Ferguson thinking he's won it, putting Brighton 2-0 up and then Wolves scoring 2. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm glad Moreno scored. I think Rice played a lot better than usual. Trossard, I would like to see Wanyeri start. In terms of subs, I think Sterling probably would have been a more influential sub than Jesus. And I think Wanyeri should have came on earlier. But it also, like, the subs show that Arteta's trust in Lewis Kelly and Wanyeri. He's not forced to bring these players on. Like, he could have brought, try to think. He could have brought on other players. I'm just going to, like Zinchenko, for example, at left back. He could have brought on Jorginho in midfield or Sterling as another attacker. But, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I don't know how to feel about this result. At least Liverpool aren't 6 points ahead of us, or I think that would have been 7 points ahead of us. But I mean, we've got ourselves in a bad position. But we're gonna have to keep going and just forget about that loss, because that's probably the Bournemouth loss has been probably the worst result. The only bad result of this season. All the other results, if you told me that was going to happen before the game, I wouldn't be too upset. Maybe the Brighton one. But, I mean, anyway, thank you guys for listening to the Gun Report, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.